Am I able to walk Camino? This is the question you ask very often, and today, because we just finished our Camino series, I would like to answer that question and share with you to move ahead with this channel, because I want to take you for a different trip right now. But before I will tell you more details about this, I would like to share with you my experience about Camino and answering the question, are you able to do Camino? So the answer is we don't like, because it depends. It depends from both physical and mental aspect. What I mean by that is physical is quite obvious. You need to have some kind of fitness level. So that is obviously that you need to prepare yourself to do Camino. The best is just start to walk. Start to walk from 5 to 10 kilometers, then you can lift your carry bag, for example. I did video, if you haven't seen on my channel, there is like how I'm doing my basic exercise, my basic routine. But I think the most important is that mental aspect, because people really like to visualize, like, you know, how the Camino will be looks like, what kind of people I met, do I fall in love? That expectation, it could be a trap. So do not expect too much when you watch videos, because people who planning to go, they watch videos, they read guides, they imagine various situations. But just remember, the videos you're watching, they are very carefully edited, and they are full of beautiful moments from the Camino. But this is just only moments. You will cover most of the kilometer alone, so do not expect too much. It doesn't mean that, obviously, people on the Camino are affable, very friendly, even before coffee, which feels suspicious a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. They're very friendly. But there are some people who doesn't want to speak with you. You don't know the reason. Don't want to share your story. And I remember when I was planning my Camino, my expectation was, oh, I would do great video. I will start asking people why they're doing this, because for me, that was the most important, why people are going there. And to be fair, in the first 2 weeks, I didn't meet anyone who was able to share with me their story. They didn't trust me at all. And I couldn't be so aggressive and invasive to ask, well, tell me why you are here, what you expect, and so on. So people start to open up more in the last week before Santiago, just because they know me already. They know, oh, this is the lady with camera, oh, this is the lady with the drone. They knew already that I'm doing something, and they were able to share their stories. And obviously that is far away from what I was expecting during my Camino, but it doesn't mean I was disappointed, because I get a huge lesson about patience, about that the plan doesn't have to go according to what you were thinking about. So that's why my video was full of voiceover, because I wanted to share, I want to tell you the things I couldn't show you because of people who doesn't want to share with this. And I could just only tell you that story from my point of view. Just forget about your expectation. And the dose of the mystery lets you to delve into that experience and enjoy each kilometer. So approach with open heart and just take it wherever it is. Okay, I need to have a look at my notes, because I'm a very tactable person and I'm very quickly lose the topic. So we were talking about expectation, we were talking about activities according to your fitness level, to your abilities, obviously to your age. And oh, I would like to just mention about, like, the Camino is not the race. Obviously this is long walk process, but people, you know, we are a human being, and in our nature we really like to compete with others people. But, and even if you think that you don't do that, you catch yourself, like, if someone's walking, you know, ahead of you, you'll be trying to chasing him, or if someone is behind you, you will be trying to escape. So just just forget about this competition. This is not race. And if you need break, take it. If you need longer sleep, just sleep. I know that people panic about 8 o'clock because most people start, they live in albergue about 4 or 5 o'clock morning. Some of them 7, 8. 8 is really late. If you really need longer sleep, just stay in the bed. Most of us cover the similar distance and reach the same places. We're heading the same direction. So even if you do fewer kilometers next day, you will catch up more. If you really need to stay longer in a coffee shop or just you need more breaks than other people, don't compare, yourself to others, because this is the worst we can do. I catch myself once in the situation when I stuck with the group of men who catch up the same albergue, and they very loudly snore all night, and I couldn't sleep, but sleeping is very important during the Camino. So I thought if I will do next day double distance, I thought I would get one day ahead of them. And for a while it works. I haven't seen them. But obviously a couple days after, I was tired and I was doing less kilometers, and they catch me up anyway. But this is what Camino is. Like, you learn a patience, you learn understanding. This is just only month, and after this month you will come back to your comfort zone. But this is how it is. When you start Camino with someone, you will keep running into the same people all the time, because people usually cover the similar distance during the day. And that's why I said in the beginning, do not expect too much. Don't be naive that people all around you will be very affable and they will be very friendly and everyone will be perfect, because that never happened. But you will start to learn understanding that people are different. Not everyone wants to talk with you. Not everyone wants to open. Not everyone wants to be your friend. But it's fine. This is your lesson. It's your humility towards the life. So we have to accept it. The next very important thing is try to organize your life before you go. Sort it out, everything, and do not do my mistake. Everyone starts with different responsibilities, having family or having some kind of business responsibilities. If you're afraid a call from your boss, from your partner or reality itself, just remember, you can be reached if your phone mysteriously doesn't survive the journey. No, I'm just kidding. Obviously, it's difficult, but it's possible. There is not much people 40-ish, or especially women, because most women just raising children and working, so it's difficult for them to organize a full month of to go and do complete Camino. But obviously, it's required some kind of logistic, as I had to do. But if you watch my Camino, you know that I had fun for my sons, for my boys. And there was kind of issue at home, and this is impossible to cut off yourself from all stuff you left at home. But don't let the stress of the energy you need. So I remember I was pretty sure I sorted out everything before I go, because that was the time when I completed my bachelor degree and I was applied to university to do my master degree. And I remember on the 5th day during my Camino, I had a call phone from university that they need some kind of transcript from my preview university. And I was sitting nowhere in Meseta trying to find someone like a certificate translator who will be able to translate this very quickly and send it to university. And obviously I did it. I was so stressful. I found a very nice guy who translated my transcripts and sent it to the university. But the next 2 weeks I have to wait for the answer from the university about my admissions, and obviously I was so much stressful because I didn't know I will be able, after when I come back from Camino, to join to the university and start my master degree. And I remember I've been sitting in one of the albergue on the Osebreira when I get the message that about decision of my admissions, and everything end up very well. But yeah, if you watch my video, you can notice that first 2 weeks I was like a little bit behind this Camino journey, and the last week was the most, enjoyable time for me because I just get this message from the university and I was calmed down. For me, the most important to complete the Camino is to find motivation. Very specific motivation and the real motivation. Something what helps you to get up from the bed and do 20, 30 kilometers every day. Try to remember why you're here, why you were planning so many years to do Camino. What was the purpose? And I remember, maybe I shouldn't say that, but when I spoke with Violetta, she was my friend and she was doing with me the Camino. And I remember she collect from her relatives and her friends intentions, and every day she was carry that intention. So she was walk the day for someone. And when she said me that, like I said, oh my God, that is so amazing. That's so beautiful story. And we had a lot of nights when we were talked about our past and our bad experience, like, like chatting between two women. And I shared with her with some kind of disappointment in my life. And I remember one of the day very difficult for both of us. We were hiking in the mountain, and that was like the day when I was praying to not die along the way. And I asked her, whose intention you carrying today? And she said, yours. And I was like, oh my God, that was such a booster, to finish that day. That enrich your experience in the Camino, those people, those words, those acts, it's absolutely amazing. Okay, on the end, I've got a message for all moms who are wondering if they are able to do Camino, leave their families and just focus on their own experience. Definitely, I can't tell you will be able, but definitely you won't do that sitting in your apartment on the sofa. Definitely you won't do that. But I will tell you how I did it. Obviously, that was difficult, logistically difficult to organize this, but I just called my mom to look after my children. And when I came back home, my son was nearly 18. And obviously, I asked him, what would you like to get? Like, I thought like maybe he would send me like a Apple Watch or a nice bike or a nice laptop or something like that. And he said, Mom, I would like to do what you did. I would like to do my first step in Camino on my 18th birthday, and that would be my step into adult life. And the first was like, no, absolutely no, you are too small. Like, no, I can't let you go because, everything can happen. And then was like, what I'm talking about? I just completed my Camino. And why I can't trust my son, he can do the same. So obviously I started preparing his Camino, and I gave him my backpack, I gave him my maps, I gave him my raining coat, never came back. I gave him my sleeping bag, and he's gone. He left, and he completed his Camino 900 kilometers in 4 weeks. And really, he came back home, not as a boy, but as a man. He grew up very, and sometimes we share our experience. They are absolutely different because he wanted to be better than I was, and obviously he took a tent. He said he would be sleeping at tent because there must be adventure. And obviously that joy lasts to the first storm, and after he started attending to albergue. But when he came back, his journey actually began like mine. 2 months after, he went to India to work as a volunteer in one of the school, and then he went to Nepal. He started his 6 weeks journey to Everest camp. And this is how his life looks like. 2 my boys traveling alone right now, and this is amazing because this is what you do. You help to shape your children as well. Yeah, I'm very proud, Mom. I'm very proud, Mom. I was thinking yet to do one more episode about what you have to take with you, because assumes to be 10% of your body weight I know I have to right now tell you how my weight, but okay, we'll see that you are good in math. So I was supposed to take 6.5 kilogram, but I took 10 kilogram in my backpack. But that was just because of my gear, my drone camera, tripod, and so on. So I have to lift more, I supposed to. But if you are interested in what you're supposed to take with you, just leave me the comment below and I will record that episode for you. And then we will close the Camino series, and I'm going to take you to another trip, which I completed after Camino, and that will be very interesting. This is a little bit related with my research degree. Okay. I'm sorry, this is like reality of life. If you have got any question yet, just leave the comment below and I will try to answer. If you did your own Camino and you want to share your experience or your advice, just do this now and leave the comment for other people. I hope so. I was able to share with you everything what I wanted. I had to record this twice because first time I just forget to switch on my microphone. So I hope so I didn't miss anything, and you will enjoy this video and will be very helpful for you. So see you next time. Yeah, we'll see in the next with the next series, and I'm going to take you to Peru. Ciao.